we're asking President Biden to declare a climate emergency and to stop all extraction on federal and indigenous land. The recent IPCC report, that's the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, says that we have a brief and rapidly closing window to address the climate crisis. And one of the world's top scientists, Sir David King, recently said that we have basically 2 to 3 years to take drastic action on the climate, and the government isn't listening. The Biden administration is talking about opening up new oil drilling and doing more exploration for oil, and it's killing us, it's murdering us. So we don't know what else to do, and I'm terrified for my future. I don't want to be here, but we just don't know what else to do. We need to do something to disrupt, to put attention on this crisis and get the media to cover it, and to hopefully get some change on the issue.
So I'm sure that the question that you're going to get a lot right now is why block cars over it?
Well,
we seem pretty pissed.
Definitely. We hate the situation that we're putting drivers are in because of the crisis. We don't want to do this, but from history we've seen that nonviolent civil disobedience, civil resistance, doing disruption, it works. And President Biden, President Biden could end this. The administration could end this because we do plan to keep going by declaring a climate emergency.
You guys are raising great awareness. I gotta get to my wife, she's pregnant. What the fuck? You about to make me hit you with my... Listen though, you're making a great point, but you don't stop people's lives. Go down there where the fucking mad at. Go talk to people who you need to be talking to. You can't do this shit with people like this. Listen, my wife is pregnant. I need to get to her. She's gonna have my child. You don't go for everybody else though, right? You don't care about nobody else though. I gotta get to...
We're doing this because we care about everybody.
No, you don't.
It's really a bad situation. You only have a few years.
All of that bullshit, man.
Turn this around.
Really bad. Your child's future is
Please, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Two, you already know you're gonna be content. You're gonna be content. You're gonna be in content in court. You know that. No, you're gonna stay right there. I'm gonna leave this thing right open right here. Yeah. I do not want you to get run loose. Stay right there. Come on, I made that point. I don't want nobody getting hurt. I need room for first responders, please. Last thing I need is just somebody back at the ambulance who's gonna block the traffic. Come on, y'all. I got 5 lanes. Y'all good to go. Sir, I need you over. You know you're contempt of court, right? Hey, do me a favor. Somebody put handcuffs real quick. He's going separate. He's contempt of court. You go ahead and pick him up right now. Yeah, I need you to, can you stand right here? I need another line. He's contempt of court. You can go right now. Do me a favor.
Go ahead and roll over for me, sir, until your stomach.
Man, you're not going to stand use any force. It's a violation of judge's court order.
Sir, you can roll over for me.
Contempt of court, so he's good to go.
Sir, please sit up. Do us all a favor and go ahead and comply.
1011, I'm gonna be on the
1, 2, 3. Let's bring it to the side over here. Make sure nobody gets up and try to take the spot.
There we go.
There you go. Just gonna put handcuffs behind us.
865, you stand by momentarily, please, my line.
Second time you contempt the court, sir. You understand? Yeah. got your ID in your pocket, or you have one of them have it? It's in your left pocket? All right, outstanding, sir.
Don't have any transports here yet, so
Let's do this right now.
go ahead and start moving them.
Hey, real quick, somebody come real quick.
I'm right here.
Both of y'all. Oh, yo, hey. Where you want him? Where you want him? I want to clear some of his cars.
Bring him out. Bring him out. Come on. Come on.
Woo!
So lay and bird, make your clothes, your mojo, make sure you got that locked in so nothing's coming up, man.
Can we get this guy out?
Right
Can we get this guy out? Nope, he's too late. Hey! Hey! Fancy debut here. Well, this been every day. Let's go! Let's go! Got him?
Yeah, just grab his legs for us, Scott. Try not to hurt him.
I'm trying to pull off Main Avenue, then go to Main and 12 in the intersection.
Sergeant Matthew Mull of the Metropolitan Police Department. You are in violation of DC official code of incommoding. You do not cease your unlawful behavior. You disturb peace. You will be arrested. Sergeant Matthew Mull of the Metropolitan Police Department. You are in violation of DC official code of incommoding. You do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably. You will be arrested. This is your final warning.
You want me to take them on? Wait.
You need to get a car.
You got a wagon or I'm going to take them on?
We got the roadway clear enough. You can turn those vehicles back around and head in the right direction. You can stop opening up the traffic.
Yes, sir.
Not too bad, but
Is that how you prefer to interpret?
Seem to be on camera, officer. Put your legs on, officer. If you stand.
So, some folks were out here blocking the I-395. They were demanding that President Biden declare a climate emergency and that they end extraction on federal and indigenous lands. He hasn't done it yet, so they're still doing it. It's a very simple ask. We know there's a climate emergency, but we need to act like it. We've tried everything short of this. Nothing has worked.
Why blocking the highway? It seems like a strategy that gets people riled up, agitated. What's the purpose of this particular tactic?
I think there's a diversity of nonviolent tactics that are available, but if it touches, the more people it touches, the more likely it's going to get covered and talked about at the dinner table. If we target corporations, there's reasons for that, right? But it's ultimately just going to be talked amongst people who work at that corporation, maybe. So the idea is to block the streets, make sure the public knows what's going on, make sure they know how bad it is that these people are willing to take this sacrifice and this risk. And we got to let folks know, and that's the best way to do it. This is how women got the vote. This is how civil rights were passed. These sorts of things tend to work, even if they're not always popular at the moment.
I heard them say contempt of court related to the first person. I mean, it's not the first action. Can you talk about what is the legal risk? Not just the physical putting your body on the risk, but what's the legal risk going on here?
For the first time, if anyone's coming to join the first time, they will likely be held thus far for a few hours in jail and then released, and they'll have a misdemeanor charge. We have a good lawyer, and he's helping with everyone who's involved in these actions. If it's your second time or more, you might be held overnight. You might be let go after a few hours. It really depends. And still just another misdemeanor charge. At some point, though, they'll give you a condition of release, say, don't go block the road again. And if you do that, they could, if they choose to, give you a contempt of court charge. A few people, myself included, have gotten that a few times. And for folks like John there, who was arrested, and myself, if we get out on the road, they can arrest us right away. They usually give us 3 warnings, but for us, they just arrest us right away. But we've done like this 6, 7, or 8 times. So at that point, that's when that starts happening, it seems.
Sorry. Back of my hand.